Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to be reading the story of the Little Red Hen. I know you guys know the story of the Little Red Hen because we've read it while we were in school, but we'll see if this story is a little bit different than the one that we read in school. So before we get started, let's go over our vocabulary words. The first word you need to know is the word dough. Dough is a thick mixture of flour and either milk or water that is used to make bread. The second word is ripe. If something is ripe, it is ready to pick or eat. I know that Mrs. Robinson read to you about all kinds of crops yesterday. So the farmers don't pick their crops until it is ripe. Weeds are wild plants that grow where they are not wanted. All right, so here we go with the Little Red Hen. Let's see if it is the same or different than the one we are familiar with. A little red hen worked hard every day, but the other animals on the farm never helped, and she was scratching around in the barnyard one day. The little red hen found some grains of wheat. "We can plant these seeds and they will grow," thought the hen. So she asked, "Who will help me plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," quacked the duck. "Not I," meowed the cat. "Not I," oinked the pig. "Then I will do it myself," clucked the little red hen. And that is just what she did, all by herself. Every day she checked to see how the wheat plants were growing. She pulled the weeds around them to give the wheat room to grow. By the end of the summer, those seeds of wheat had sprouted and grown into tall stalks of ripe golden grain. When the stalks of wheat were ripe and the wheat grain was ready to be harvested from the field, the little red hen asked, "Who will help me cut the wheat?" "Not I," quacked the duck. "Not I," meowed the cat. "Not I," oinked the pig. "Then I will do it myself," clucked the little red hen, and that is just what she did, all by herself. Then, when she had cut the wheat, the little red hen asked, "Who will help me take this wheat to grind this wheat into flour?" "Not I," quacked the duck. "Not I," meowed the cat. "Not I," oinked the pig. "Then I will do it myself," clucked the little red hen, and that is just what she did, all by herself. When the wheat grain had been ground into flour, the little red hen asked, "Now who will help me make this flour into bread dough?" "Not I," quacked the duck. "Not I," meowed the cat. "Not I," winked the pig. "Then I will do it myself," clucked the little red hen, and that is just what she did, all by herself. When she had mixed the dough, the little red hen asked, "Who will help me bake the bread?" "Not I," quacked the duck. "Not I," meowed the cat. "Not I," winked the pig. "Then I will do it myself," clucked the little red hen. And that is just what she did, all by herself. And so all by herself the little red hen baked a fine loaf of bread. "Now," she said, "who will help me eat the bread?" "I will," quacked the duck. "I will," meowed the cat. "I will," oinked the pig. "Aha!" clucked the little red hen. "No, you will not. I planted the wheat all by myself. I cut the wheat all by myself. I ground the wheat grain into flour all by myself. I mixed the dough and baked it all by myself. And now I will eat the bread all by myself." And that is just what she did, all by herself. All right, so be thinking, is that story the same or different than the one that we read in school before? Was there a duck and a pig and a cat in the story we read before, or were there other animals? Okay, so be thinking about that. And then we also have our comprehension questions. So the first one is, what crop does the little red hen use to make bread? What do the duck, the cat, and the pig want to do to help? Why doesn't the little red hen let the other animals eat the bread? The little red hen asked the duck, cat, and pig for help several times during this story. Tell me about the different times when the little red hen asked for help. Do you think the animals will help the little red hen the next time she asks for help? And could this story really happen, or is it make-believe? Whom does she ask for help? And are they willing to help? And why or why not? Why do you think a hen, duck, cat, and pig were chosen for the characters in this story rather than the example of a lion, giraffe, elephant, and tiger? Okay, so be thinking about those questions after you hear the story.